Namaste, my beautiful collective. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for coming to my channel. I am doing a pick a card reading for November. We're already at November this year. It just doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem right. But anyway, I have a new setup. I wanted to make it a little quieter. And now that it's cooling down and where I live, I put it in a separate room. So I don't have to, you don't have to hear the AC or the animals tip-tapping in the background or barking. So it's a little bit more private. I'm back in my old space, in my spare room upstairs. So I have starting to get a nice setup going here. At any rate, I hope you're all doing well. If you like this channel, please like, share, subscribe. And this is going to be your reading for the month of November. I've also done a channeled reading, an automatic writing, drawing type reading, mostly writing today. That's the first one I've ever done on YouTube, I think. And I will be doing a candle wax reading, a pick a bowl also. So if you're interested in that, please let me know, or, keep an eye out, because I'll have these uploaded over the next few days. So I have 3 piles for you to pick from. Those of you that know, we have the clear crystal quartz, which is pile number 1. We have the obsidian, which is pile number 2. And we have the carnelian, which is pile number 3. I want you to take a moment. Focus on the pile that you resonate with the most. And we'll be back with your reading. I just thought about something. This is going to be a charmless pick a card. Because I think my charms are still packed away. But the pick a card will still be done. Maybe I'll come back and do a charm cast reading later. But I know I typically end them with the charms. And unfortunately, I apologize today. I just realized when I looked around that they're not up here. So, for those of you who've picked pile number 1, we'll be back with that pile. Okay, for those of you that picked pile number 1, the clear crystal quartz, this is going to be your reading for the month of November. First card we have is the Fool. Taking a leap of faith, and this would have been in the past. Taking a leap of faith, doing something different, like, doing something that you typically wouldn't do. It's out of character for you. And then we have the King of Swords. This might have something to do with the King of Swords. Air sign, typically Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Doesn't have to be. Is very truthful and honest about things. Might seem a little cold, but they're actually very protective. And then we have the Four of Cups, which is kind of like a boredom or not knowing. You feel like your cups are empty, but you have this one that's full right here. Kind of like a weariness in some way. And you might have just gone through this, or you're going through this right now, just not knowing what will happen in your life, not knowing where things are going to go, maybe with this King of Swords, or, that kind of energy. You could be the King of Swords as well. You took this leap of faith, and now it's like, now what, basically? Now what? And then in the present, we have the 5 of Wands in reverse, so there might have been some competition. There might have been some competitiveness in some way. Or there might be, but it's going away. And maybe that's why you're just like, this is not what it's cracked up to be. And then we have the 4 of Swords in the near future. So you might be just taking a rest. Maybe this didn't work out. Because the 4 of Swords typically is like a rest. Resting your heart, resting your emotions. You see how the heart is here? And 4 might be significant in some way because we have 2 of them. But kind of like being at peace, being in comfort zone. And giving your heart a rest for a little while. And that might be something that you have to do. Maybe you had different expectations of what this was going to be. And Maybe you didn't want all the competition, because most people don't want competition when it comes to something romantic, you know what I mean? Unless they're just that type of energy, which to me is, more like a narcissistic energy. It's great to play the field when you're young and stuff, and, it's great to do all the things like that, but at the same time, if you're like deliberately hurting people, or even unintentionally, you'd be surprised how that can come back and bite you in the butt, It happens, and especially when you're young. That's when you really learn the lessons from it. But, there's grown people out there that do it too, that are adults. But I feel like you're taking a rest from whatever the situation is. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be something else that you thought a situation in your life was going to be better than what it was. There was a lot of competition that is fading, but you're just taking time to heal because it was overwhelming at some point. But you know what the biggest thing is you took that leap of faith no matter what. That's the biggest thing. We have the King of Pentacles coming in here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Very protective also with the wolf next to him. Very smart with money, might be very wealthy. Very financially dependable, or financially doing well. And this person could be helping you in the future, or coming in the future. And this is like the near future. And then the final outcome is the Nine of Cups, which is the emotional fulfillment card. So this is fulfilling your emotions, complete fulfillment. So 9 hours, 9 days, 9 weeks. I get 9 days from when you see this message. And then we have the Shaman's Dream Oracle, which is number 35. The Koala Spirit. Spirit has a plan. 35 could be significant. Then we have the messages from your archangels, and it's Daniel. That could be somebody's name. Also, that could be significant. I am the angel of marriage, and I am assisting you right now. So this could be something to do with the marriage, or potential marriage. We have Earth Magic, which is dream time, creation. I feel like you're going to get out, and once you feel this emotional happiness, you might get it back into your creativity in some way. And then we have the Moonology, bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. So I think we're having a new moon pretty soon here, over the next few days. I could be wrong. But bring love into the situation, and I think that's going to help you out, even if you're frustrated or angry in some way. And then we have my oracle cards, are the ones that I just handmade. We have something happening in 1 to 2 weeks. So I said 9 days. Admiration from somebody, and there's also love again. Messages, phone calls, texts, or DMs. And then finally, something happening in the winter. And we have the last card, which is the Shaman's Dream Oracle, number 29. The Horned Cactus, resourcefulness. So you have to be resourceful in this situation in some way too. But pile number 1, that's what I have for you today for the month of November. Sending love and blessings to you all. If you like this channel, please like, share, subscribe. Sending love again to you. Namaste. Okay, if you picked pile number 2, which is the obsidian, you can't hold on to it, but it's obsidian. I love this stone because it almost has a place, if you look at it, it almost has a place to put your fingers in it. And it really helps with the energy. It's a great piece. So let's get into the cards again. No charms today. I packed them away because I moved my location of where I do this stuff again. Just upstairs, but I had to move everything up here, so they are somewhere, but I thought that they were on my desk, and I realized right when I went to do the reading that they were not, so I apologize. So we have the Devil in reverse. So there might have been some kind of addiction situation. Doesn't have to be a person or like, alcohol. It could be anything really that has gotten better, or you've broken an addiction of some kind. You're not tied to something in some way. So this could be anything. Drugs. This could be alcohol. This could be anything. Food. Shopping. But whatever it is, it could be anything. You broke this addiction in some way, or you're breaking it. And then we have the Three of Swords, so I feel like it had to do with the third-party situation or relationship that you were in. You were heartbroken over. And that's why you're breaking these ties. And I'm sorry about that. That's awful. But you see, like in this particular one, this is very strong. You see how she looks. She looks like she's screaming in emotional pain. So something really hurt in some way emotionally. And you walked away from it. 8 of Cups. You walked away. Rightfully so, And presently, you're kind of leaving the situation behind. 6 of Swords is a passage away from difficulties. So you're leaving all that junk in your past. And you're not revisiting. You walked away. You're done with it. You're done for good. Because you're the Empress. And because you're the Empress, in the near future, you could be expecting a baby too. You're going to reap the rewards of everything that you've put out there. You're a beautiful soul, beautiful human being. The Empress is like a total of all the queens and all the major arcana. They have all the positive qualities of those queens. So this is really beautiful energy. Doing really well with it. And that's happening in the immediate future. And then you have the Sun, which is the happiest card in the deck. So Sun energy. The sunshine's coming back in your life. Number 19. And then the Ace of Cups, which is a beginning of a new love or a new emotional happiness in your life. So 19, 1 and 9 is 10. 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. I get a month. So whenever you're seeing this, a month from then is going to be when all this starts to come in. I still feel like you're in this energy over here. So Shaman's Dream Oracle is the pig spirit, number 47, could be significant. Use your mind wisely. Then we have messages from your angels, Serena. I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need. And God is in charge of this. And this will happen. Have faith. Then we have the earth magic, which is fairies. Earth magic. So fairies, the veil is very thin this year. You might feel something with you. You might feel like a positive force I get, or a kind of energy like that. Then we have Moonology, which is, it's time to take action, new moon in Aries. Something about the new moon again. I think the last reading we had the new moon in Aquarius. And then I have my homemade cards, and again, the Shaman's Dream Oracle. No charms in this reading today. We have something may have happened in July, or it's happening next July. We have a special occasion that could be coming up in the future. I get that strongly. We have up to 6 months for this to be all said and done. The letter W. and something is hidden from you. But I feel like you're going to find out because you have a really positive outcome. Really positive with this Ace of Cups and the Sun card and the Empress. I mean, so even if something is hidden from the past, you're going to find it out. And we have retrograde. I think it's around November 8th or 9th. Could even be the 10th. But it's one of those days. And we're already in the shadow period, believe it or not. So, should be interesting. So that's coming up pretty soon, within the next 2 weeks. And I feel like that's when that will be, whatever's hidden will come to the light, will come to pass. And then the final card, the Shaman's Dream Oracle, is 26, gathering around the power of community. So I feel like there's some really good people around you. 26 could be significant too. But they may help you in some way, you know, move away from your difficulties from the past or let go of the past in some way. Because you have this beautiful, beautiful energy coming in. So pile number 2, I hope you enjoyed this reading for the month of November. Sending love and blessings to you all. Namaste. We're going to move on to pile number 3. Okay, if you chose pile number 3, the carnelian, kind of reminds me of the shape of a heart in a way, if you really look at it. But this is going to be your reading for the month of November. We have no charm cast. I moved my reading area back upstairs into my spare room. And I do not know where my box of charms is right now. I apologize. So this month we're not going to use them. Maybe we'll do a charm reading in the future, just charms. So your first card is the 5 of Swords. And with this card, I feel like there might be somebody that's been in your ear, gossiping or saying stuff that isn't true, trying to rile you up, trying to, you know. And it's so funny because I go back and look to see if I've uploaded it yet. I did a automatic writing video and it has to do with birds. So this might be significant. There might be a message in there for you as well. Somebody talking in your ear that really has no place to say anything. That's what I'm getting. Maybe stressing you out a little bit. Then we have the King of Cups in reverse. That could be this person. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, doesn't have to be. Usually when the water sign card or King of Cups is in reverse, I get like a draining energy. This person drains you. This could be this person. They drain you either emotionally, mentally, you know, they kind of suck the life out of you. And that had something to do with my automatic writing too. So maybe just go and see what that is. This person could have trouble with addiction also, or they have trouble keeping their word about things. There's always some kind of an excuse. They're wishy-washy, or they're very moody. And then we have the moon. So, yeah, deep feelings, deep emotions, maybe things under the surface that you're unaware of. You know what I mean? So you got to give people grace. Yeah, that's all well and good. But if somebody's negative, get the hell away from them. Then we have the Ace of Wands. So a creative new beginning presently, right now, coming in for you. Ace of Wands, very creative, very fiery, very passionate. This also could be some kind of a love affair or romance coming in. We also, again, have Mercury retrograde, which could be bringing back a past love. Be very careful about who you let back into your life. You know, you have to be very careful. Because some people are decent, but some people are not decent. And you don't want to take somebody back into your life that's going to screw it up. Or cause you problems, you know, or stress you out in any way. Once you clear that energy, you know what I mean? Especially if it was rough at the end. If this person's a good person, they want to come back, that's one thing. That's one thing. But if this person has bad intentions or sneaky intentions, don't let them in. You should be able to feel it. You know, it's the minute any red flags come up, That's it. You cut it off. You're done with the situation. Then we have the Lover. So yes, this could be a love situation, very passionate, coming in for you. Very passionate. The Seven of Pentacles, and it will grow. Whatever this is will grow. This could be unfinished business I get too. And then we have Judgment for the final card here, which is number 20. So 20 and 7 is 27. 9 hours, 9 days, 9 weeks. I get 9 days again, and I think I got that for the first pile too. But, people that have done you dirty, things hidden under the surface are going to come to light. Justice. This is kind of a justice card too, because people will be judged for this. People will be judged. And then we have the Spirit Animal deck. I said 9 days on that. 45, the Parrot Spirit, watch your words. So be very careful about what you say. And this doesn't mean watch your words because you're going to say something maybe sarcastic or nasty. You should always watch your words with that anyway. It's not a good thing to do. You don't know what people are going through. But watch what you say to other people as far as your successes or your goals or anything like that. Because a lot of people will try to destiny swap with you. Or they'll try to make you feel bad so you're not interested in what you were doing anymore. Make you feel like you're unworthy of whatever you're getting or whatever. Always wait until after the fact. If you know you're coming into a lot of money or you're getting a raise, you say nothing. Say nothing until you have that raise or you got a raise for a couple of months. You're going to look at houses because you're purchasing a new home. Once you buy that home, that's when you tell them. You know what I mean? Unless you need somebody's expert opinion on something that you know is not going to steer you in the wrong direction, that you know has no jealousy or envy for you, or no hate in their heart, and you have to 100% be on point with this. You don't tell them. You wait until after. When you overshare, you share your business too soon, people come in and try to sabotage you. Not everybody. There are people that love you, but there are ones, and that's why I say this. Because even the ones that love you sometimes might love too much. You know what I mean? So for instance, it's like a daughter moving out on her own, and she has a boyfriend, and the parents are heartbroken. It's more that they're heartbroken than they're going to miss her, or they think that she's making a mistake. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. It's stuff like that. They don't know if you're an adult. Or you're going to get another car. And every car that you look at, somebody says is too expensive or ridiculous. They just don't want to see you do better than them. People like to see you do well as long as you don't do better than them. They don't like that. So that's why I always wait. Or I don't say anything at all. That's the best thing. And I used to be the biggest oversharer there was. But I realized a couple times you get hit with those lessons and you realize silence is golden. Messages from your angels. Azuri. You deserve welcome. Your desired outcome. It's a little dark in here. I'm sorry. Will occur in the very near future. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force. It will happen. Don't try to force anything to happen. Okay. We have the Wolf, which is instinct. So use your instinct, use your intuition, use your discernment. Always. Moonology. Don't let your past hold you back, because it sounds like it was, there were some problems there, even the recent past. And then I have some homemade oracle cards within a month. So 9 days. We have a surprise. I feel like it's a good surprise. The letter R. Letter X could be an ex too. And then jealous karma keeping an eye on you. This could be an ex person trying to come back in during the retrograde. Or this could be somebody that they're with in some way as well. And then the final card, the Shaman's Dream Oracle, is Covenant, a sacred contract. So whatever contract you have, this is about to play out. And that's why there's judgment coming. So pile number 3, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I want to send love and blessings to all that have watched. And if you like this channel, please like, share, subscribe. I appreciate it. Namaste.